This is a brief guide to searching the mental health database PsycINFO. To access PsycINFO, log into Udo, click on the Library tab in the grey banner at the top of the screen, and on the Library homepage, click on Finding Subject Information in the bottom section of our screen. On the Library Guides homepage, click on the link for Health and Social Care on the right-hand side, and in the drop-down list that appears, click on Therapeutic Arts. Therapeutic Arts is a generic guide for all level of student, and you will find under the fourth tab, Key Subject Resources, a list of the individual databases that, depending on your research at any given time, may be of most use to you. A lot of these are searched by Library Plus, but if you want to go the individual database approach, you'll always find an up-to-date list here. The top 4 have got recommended on the right-hand side, and that means that these are ones that you should start off with, but bear in mind it does not mean that you should only search those databases. Don't ignore the others. When you click on PsycINFO, you'll be taken through to the advanced search screen. You've got your 3 search boxes at the top, and in the main section below you have a large number of options that you can use to target where your information comes from. All of those options will be available to you on your results pages, so if you're going to do a number of searches and then combine them together, it's a good idea to wait to make those extra selections until the very end, otherwise you're going to have to do it for every single search that you do, and that will just be a waste of your time. In our search boxes at the top of the screen, we can put in individual keywords or phrases. So if we put in art therapy, we can select on the right hand side a particular location that we want the database to look for our key terms. TX All Text will search everywhere within the record for our terms, and if there is full text available to be searched, it will also search within the full text of those articles. TI Title is the opposite end of the spectrum. You'll get the minimum number of results and also the relevancy will be higher, but it is dependent on your keywords actually appearing in the article title, so there is the potential that you can miss out on material by using this method. The happy middle ground is AB Abstract. With the abstract being the summary of the article's content, you would hope that your keywords would appear within it if they are the major feature of the article. When you've typed in your key terms and you've selected your location, click on Search. You can see that I've got 5,085 results just by looking for art therapy in the abstract. The left-hand side of the screen, in the sidebar, will give you options for narrowing your search down further. You can see that I've got quite a low date range, so I can drag that slider along so that I have more recent material showing up in my results, and that immediately takes me down to 1,938, so I've made quite a saving just by changing my date range. I can tick to select academic journals only, and again I lose about 400 results doing that. And then I've got further options to narrow it down by subjects, both major and minor. So the major and minor subjects you can see are actually listed underneath each record on the right hand side of the screen, and if you click on the title of the article you'll see a full list of subject headings. In bold you've got the particular terms that I searched for, so in this case art therapy. It will also embolden single occurrences of your words, so art and therapy on their own, but that won't be the reason that the record showed up in your results. If you click on the Show More link at the bottom of the subject heading section, you will see a list of every available major subject heading from your results, and you can then select any and all that might be relevant to your research. So I'm going to go through my list here, and I'm going to select a number of major subject headings that I'm interested in having show up in my results. And you can really just select as many or as few as you want to get a bit more specificity into the results that are displayed to you by the database. So when I tick all of these boxes, I'm not asking to see records where all of these terms appear together. I'm asking to see records where any of these terms appear. So they might all be on one particular record, or there might be one on one record and 5 on another. So I'm not going to narrow myself down too far. So I've got 787 results. I can look in the minor subject area now, and again I can go through and select those minor subject headings. Sometimes in minor subject you might actually get results for the type of methodology used if it was a research study, so you might get qualitative or quantitative research coming up. So we'll just select a few more, and then we should be able to click in the box to update. Depending on the type of search you do, you can either have a very large number of options in that box or quite a low number. So selecting those minor subject headings as well has dropped me down to 149 results. And I can click on the headers to hide away those subject headings so that they're not taking up too much room. I can select language. If you're monolingual, just tick the one language. If you're bilingual or multilingual, you can select as many languages as you can read at that level. I want to limit by the particular ages of my client group, so I'm going to select the boxes for adolescents 13 to 7 years and also school age 6 to 12 years. When I click on update then, it will now reduce me down to 17 results. These 17 are a mix of both full text and non-full text, so if there's no full text link at the bottom section of that brief record, we don't have full text access electronically. And there will be a variety of full text buttons at the moment. One will say get full text with the green, and one will be the white sheet of paper with the red rectangle on it. Either of those will give you full text access to the article, and it can take anywhere between 1 and 4 or 5 clicks before you get that full text up on screen. Tick the full text box if all you want to see are full text results, and then click on the link to view the article. Sometimes the article will open up within the web page, sometimes it will open up in a brand new tab. You can then download, or you can then print it off, and that article is yours to keep. Remember to click on the back link to return to your results. Don't use the back button on your browser. If you deselect the full text link, you can do that just by ticking in the box. Then you'll see a list of everything, whether we have full text electronic access or not. And anyone who's a second year undergraduate and upwards can request interlibrary loans for material that we don't have, so don't exclude it from your results just because we don't have immediate access. If you click on the title, you can go through to the detailed record. You can see all of the subject headings and author supplied keywords that might have been given to describe the article. You can read the abstract to determine whether or not the article is going to be useful to you, and then if it is, you can request an interlibrary loan. Look at the interlibrary loan web pages, which you can access from the library homepage, for more information about pricing and how you can get hold of material that we don't have in stock. This has been a brief guide to searching PsycINFO. There will be a more detailed guide that will go into a few additional features, so please have a look at that one as well. If you have any problems in searching, or you want more information about how the database works or how to search for a particular topic, please contact the library help desks or get in touch with your subject librarian to arrange an appointment. Thank you for listening.